All right, guys. So I want to talk about this DDG Halle Berry situation. Halle Bailey has been granted a domestic violence restraining order against DDG, according to TMZ. In her filing, she recalled instances of alleged physical abuse, mental abuse, and financial abuse. I think I saw it as well. Maybe that's not true. Now, this came out all yesterday. It pretty much went crazy when pretty much DDG was on Aiden Ross and they were, streaming, and the news came out. I'm not going to say who's guilty or not. I'm not going to even say my opinion on who I think is guilty, because it really doesn't matter what I think. All that matters is what the truth is and what God knows the truth is, because I don't know. I don't know I don't know who's at fault. I don't know who has hate in their heart, if it's DDG, if it's Halle. I don't know. But I do know is this is very unfortunate for their kid, Halo, who's probably the cutest kid. I think probably one of the cute kids that we've seen. That, like, when he gets older, we're all going to be like, damn, I remember when I was this age and now he's grown. Like, we're all looking at a lot of these celebrity kids like that. Now, I'm going to show you guys some pictures. I don't know what happened. I'm going to show you guys some pictures of what leaked, of what allegedly was able to get the restraining order because of the chipped tooth and all this stuff. I'm going to show you guys real quick. So this is the alleged chipped tooth that happened allegedly when DDG was talking to Halle Bailey. I don't know what happened. It's all allegedly. And then he slammed her face on his steering wheel and chipped her tooth. Like I said, it's all allegedly. I don't know. Halle said she was in pain, crying, and thought that although that stopped the fighting, she was still worried about Halo. So she remained in the car for over to DJ's house, where she told his family what happened. Like I said, his family is basically about to come out. It seems like they're coming out saying this is bullcrap. I don't know. And I'm going to show you another one. This is allegedly her bruised arm that DDG did. And this happened, I guess, when they tried to start a convo with a child visitation schedule. Like I said, all allegedly, you guys, all allegedly, because I was not there. And then I'm going to show you something that just came out, I think an hour or something ago. So this came out saying Halle Bailey requests sole legal custody of her son and that DDG be allowed to see him only once a week, supervised by a professional company. Now, the only part that confuses me about if DDG, y'all will say he's guilty or not, if he was guilty, would she even want him to have any rights to see the kid ever? I feel like that's usually the game plan of what people do when someone who actually is an abuser, or if not, they want to say, yo, I don't want you to see the kid at all. So the fact she's even saying once a week for 6 hours, I'm glad that DDG got something, because, like I said, he's his dad at the end of the day. But for 6 hours once a week, man, like I said, if DDG's guilty, I don't think any of us are going to feel bad for this guy for only seeing his kid once a week, because you put yourself in that predicament, putting your hands on a woman, man. I always say don't put your hands on a woman ever. But if DDG didn't do this, this is just going to be super frustrating for him for the time being, until they able to go to court and he can fight and say, I never hit her. I never would hurt my kid. I'm just not true. Like, this is all stuff that needs to come out. Now, what I don't like seeing on Twitter, you guys, is that everybody's I understand people picking sides, but I don't like people coming out saying Halle's a straight liar, and I don't like people saying DDG is a straight abuser. Let the evidence rest. This is not even the court of law. She's not even trying to get him to go to jail. I don't know if there's a police. She went. My bad, man. My video stopped. I was on 20%. So the only thing, like I said, I don't like is the simple fact that DDG and Halle, whoever's on either side, is going at the other side. I say just wait, you guys. Just wait until more evidence comes out. God will find out the truth. Due time, liars will get found out. If Halle's lying, we'll find out. If DDG did this, you deserve it. Like, let's all just wait. We were not there. We did not see it. We're going off marks. We're going off marks on an arm and a chipped tooth that can happen doing regular stuff. So it's just relax. Let's wait. And then when we find out the truth, then we can say, yo, this person's a scumbag. Because we already learned, y'all, with the Tory Lanez situation, y'all women that are just straight against Tory Lanez, and then there's people are saying that Tory Lanez didn't do it and Kelsey did it. So we can all just wait. Everybody just wait. You could say I believe her, but don't go at the other person. Let's let God and everybody. We're going to find out the truth eventually, hopefully. Maybe we'll find out the truth, maybe we don't. But let's just wait until more info comes out. and then we can make an assessment then. Like I said, I'm praying for both parties involved. This gets resolved quickly and the truth comes out. Thank you, man. Has been liking my videos, man. Like this video, man. Or post this on TikTok. Subscribe to my YouTube, man. Follow me on Instagram, man. I appreciate all the love I've been getting, man, on all these apps, man. I really do. Hope everybody has a nice Wednesday, man. And yeah, man. This is just an unfortunate scenario. Later, y'all.